good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to the bullpen. We are live. uh, got one glitch. There you guys go. Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to the bullpen. Got quite a few people coming up, coming in, coming out. Yesterday we had a very good show. Very, very good show. After the show, the old man, he started saying that why are we talking about Gilda? Why is he doing this? Why is he doing this? And then he started talking about Jay, saying, Jay, let's meet up and we'll talk about why you're talking about my woman and all this kind of stuff. So I just thought it was very comical because Jay never said nothing about his lovely woman. And now he's trying to, the old man is trying to bait Jay into saying something, doing something, and then he's gonna have it on camera. So yeah, like I said, this guy is truly a piece of work. So yeah, hope everybody's doing good. I am doing excellent. My show yesterday was a very, very big hit. I got over 350 views just from yesterday. So let's get the party rolling. Let me. Oh, there we go. Get this here. There we go. Anybody want to come up? You guys are always welcome to tell us what's on your mind. There we are. Yeah, because talk about what I went back and listened to the show, and he never said nothing. So, like I said, the old man is just trying to bait old Jay into saying something, doing something, and then he's gonna say, "See, I got you," meaning got you like you're on camera, and then I'll sue. Because again, this is what he does is trying to bait people, and then I'm gonna get my money from you. Good morning, Jay. Welcome back to the bullpen.
What's going on?
Oh, beautiful day outside. It is now 10:20 in the morning here in Thailand. And things are just going as planned.
So Frankie boy, he has he's got his knickers in a bit of a knot, I've noticed, from the stream last night that we done. And all we did was speak the truth. Nothing was said bad about Gilda or anything like that. So I don't know where he's getting that from. Maybe he needs to listen to the stream again, because I can't recall anything bad getting said about Gilda. So I don't know where he's getting this from. But clearly, he takes a lot of pharmaceuticals and he likes to make shit up. And Frankie boy, have a look in the mirror, and really have a good look at yourself, just because you don't like people telling the truth, All we said was Gilda was a married woman and you're committing adultery, which you are. This is not my law. This is the Filipinos' law. So if you've got a problem with that, maybe you should take that up with the government. We're just pointing that out. You are committing adultery. That's a
in
fact.
a Catholic country.
And as for this, let's meet up. I can have a camera, you can't. My constituent's going to have a camera, so you can say the things you said on the live stream. So what? I'm going to come to you and say, Gilda's married. You're committing adultery. Is that what you want me to come to say to you? And you're going to have someone filming that? Like, what is this all about? What is this baiting bullshit? I'm not Barry where you can set me up. And I know you would love me to say something where you could fucking put a case on me. I'm not going to give you that, Frank. Okay? I'm better than that. I'm not silly. I don't walk in the bullshit. All right? So please stop sending me emails. Stop harassing me, because you are harassing me, sending me emails. I'm not sending you emails. You're sending me emails, threatening emails,
Wow.
attaching a lawyer. I don't respond to it, because if you respond to it, that's where he plays with you. See, he wants bait. And I clearly don't respond to it. I think it's absolutely childish and stupid, some of the stuff he says. And when he makes a claim, you must back it up and have fucking proof. You can't turn around. From when I've been on YouTube since 2015 to now, I have not said anything bad about Gilda, ever. And that's what I'm getting
Where's
accused
my
of.
pony?
So I just clearly don't get it. Yet this man will get on a live stream, he'll slander Nico, Popeye, me, you, Biggie,
Roberto.
absolutely slanderous and say horrible shit. But if you say he's married, if you say he's with a married woman and he's committing adultery, oh, no, you can't do that. I'm going to attach you. Your lawyer must be fucking sick of you, Frank. Sick to death of you.
No,
Sending him absolute
he's
bullshit.
lawyer.
You know what I mean? His lawyer
Dave's
is
a
saying
lawyer,
we
so he
need
gets
something
money.
solid, Frank. We need something solid. These guys are a lot smarter. They're not like fucking Barry that just walks into the fucking shit. You know what I mean? His own lawyer's saying, give us some solid fucking shit to work with here. But he said, my missus is married and I'm committing adultery. You are. That's the truth. Fucking hell. It's the fucking truth. The Filipinos' law. It's not my law. It's the Filipinos' law. I didn't make this shit up. It's a fucking fact. You know what I mean? But for this man to get on the stream and absolutely slander a heap of vloggers and say horrible shit over and over again. And if you say boo, he goes, look. You know what I mean? Like, fuck off, Frank. Fuck off with that shit, man. The medication you're taking, you need to stop taking it. You need to go see a psychiatrist and you need to fucking have a good look in the mirror, because your own mirror will tell you to fuck off. You know that, all right? Have a good look at yourself. Stop taking whatever you're taking. You're delusional. You don't know what's going on. You're accusing people of shit that's not happening. You have no evidence whatsoever, not a fucking bit on anyone except Barry, all right? So just cut it out. Just stop it. It's looking ridiculous. The whole community is watching this going, this is just absolutely ridiculous on what you're doing. Just cut it out, mate. Grow up. Grow the fuck up.
Well,
anyway.
His day's coming, so it's just no matter when, but it's coming.
Yeah. Yeah, like, and saying I'm producing false documents. What's false documents? Frank, you have the documents. You were salty because you have the documents. Your lawyer has them documents. Ricky has them documents. Shah has them documents. I have them documents. Okay? They are real documents.
Shah,
There's no fake fucking documents, mate. Let's make that clear right now. So as for you saying, oh, there's fake documents and all the rest of it, you going to immigration and saying that is making a false claim. I'll just roll through the airport and say, what, these documents here? Is this your commissioner that signed this? Does this look fake to you? You know what I mean? I'll have it in my fucking hand. I'm ready, mate. I'm ready for this. I was born ready for this. So the nonsense has got to stop. I know you're trying to bait me. I know you're looking for something solid, but you just can't fucking do it. You can't get it on Biggie. You can't get it on Popeye because he's in America and he doesn't give a fuck anyway because he's probably not going to go back to the Philippines. All right? You can't get it on fucking Nico. Right? You just can't get anything on anyone else. The only thing you got on Barry is because he was overstaying, which you are overstaying yourself, which you are, Frankie boy, and you like tonight, but you are overstaying. He's overstaying, and he fucking knows he's overstaying. So he is now the overstay. And he can't get anything on Big E either. You know what I mean? It's just the same rhetoric bullshit over and over again.
Yeah,
and
like
the
I
whole
said,
community watching
you guys
this. The
come
whole
on up.
community can do it.
Tell
And
us
it's
what you
absolute
think.
fucking bullshit.
What is
man.
your opinion?
Hello? So I just like
Hey,
to
Mike.
get that out there. And yeah, it's just mind-boggling to watch this stuff. And Frank, stop harassing me and sending me emails and threatening me. Just stop. Okay, it's not going to work. I'm not going to reply back to you. I'm not going to reply back to you on Facebook. I'm not going to reply back to you on email. I'm not giving you a fucking goddamn thing. Let's make that clear right now. You cannot bait me. You cannot set me up and be in Cebu. So you're sitting there with some police officer with a camera and pull some shonky shit and all the rest of it. It's not going to work. I don't want to meet you. If I did, I'd go to Battalion Island. I ain't afraid of you. I ain't a pussy. It's not about being afraid, Frank. It's just staying the fuck away from you, mate. You're fucking toxic, mate. Absolute fucking toxic.
Dude, I couldn't have said it any better, man.
Lawsuits left, right, and center. Who the fuck does that in their retirement? You know what I mean?
You know, Jay, you got to look at it this way. This guy takes benzodiazepine, Lexapro daily, and washes it down with fucking Benadryl. Okay?
Yeah, that's not good for your brain. You know what I mean?
And that's not good for your mental health. If I listened to him for 10 minutes tonight, and he started implicating that Nico wears eyeliner, then he went into calling Nico gay and just making the shit up. And I was like, oh my fucking God, I couldn't believe
it. It seems to be a common practice by him. It's just over and over again, and us guys have had troubles in the past and stuff like that. But it's good to see the community come together and realise that, man, enough's enough. You know what I mean?
Dude, I've had my squabbles with Ricky, you, the Hobgoblin, but you know what? I'm not a guy that's gonna sit here and hold a fucking grudge.
Me neither, Papa. Yeah. Me neither.
And come after you day in and day out. It's like Gypsy just said something. He goes, "Oh, is that like the enemy of my enemy?" I just Jay's a guy I just disagree with on some things. Okay, enemies. That's a word Frank would use. Enemies. He's a grudge holding, just mean old fucking man. All right, not even the three ghosts of Christmas could save his ass. All right, it just boggles my fucking mind. And he's really toxic. He's gone after like Mick Fisher. He's gone after yachts. These people have done nothing to him. I mean, Mick Fisher went there and told him, drop the case against Barry.
3 times he's seen him.
Drop the case against Barry before you get into trouble. Now, far as I know, he's on hold departure. Far as I know,
he's in trouble. I'll tell you now, though, Popeye. I've got the documents, and a few other people got documents, and they are real. Mm-hmm. And he is in a bit of hot water at the moment, and he is overstaying over 6 months so far. Now, that's an absolute fact. This is
12 months, Mark. That's it. You're banned for life.
Well, if you hit 6 months, 180 days, that's automatically a 12-month ban on top of what he done with Shah with the harassment, which I
Yeah.
believe, from what I've read, is 5 years on top of that. So he's looking at 6.
Outstanding.
And dude, this guy's got to fucking go. I mean,
And
he's got.
his track record back in the States, he owes 60 fucking grand.
Dude,
He fucked off.
I'm going
you
to
know.
tell you right now. I'm going to tell you right now, and you can mark my fucking words. That pedophile better not come back to the fucking States. Okay? Because I will fucking get him. I will fucking get him. Even if I have to either fly to California or fly to Hawaii, wherever that motherfucker lands, I will fucking get him. He can fucking count on it. I will get him. And I'll get away with it too. Right? I'll get away with it. And
So what will happen is he'll get deported back to his departure, which is America.
well, it looks like I'm going to Hawaii. That's his port of departure.
So I believe when he comes in, he'll be quick to jump on a plane and head off back to maybe Thailand or Vietnam or something like that. I think he'd be quick to get out, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
I believe that's what he'll do. Because he can't survive off his money in America, which he gets at the moment. It's just
Dude,
not
you
enough to
can't
cover.
live here in America off $1,400 a month.
And he's got no house to go back to, so he has to pay rent, so
He
and support
has
children at the same time.
no assets in the United States. He forsaken his brother, who's dead. He's forsaken his daughter, his granddaughter. He's forsaken any friend he's had in Hawaii. Okay? He's forsaken his sister. He's flushed his whole goddamn family down the toilet. And you are correct when you say that this bad boy is living with a married Filipina and he's breaking Filipino law.
Yep.
He's doing adultery. Okay. So, this guy's hypocrisy is right up to my fucking nose. I have had
a gut full of
bastard. Okay. And you're damn right. I don't give a fuck. I've lived in Philippines for 8 years, dude. Not gonna do it anymore. No, been there, done that. Got the fucking T-shirt. So I could sit here, call him a pedophile, which he is. It's true. It's true. I got the video. Him singing about a man's penis, about another man's penis to an 8-year-old boy.
That's fucked up.
Okay, I got the video, man. He owes $60K. That's not a lie. That's not a lie, is it?
No, it's true. The paperwork's there.
He's got 3 fucking bankruptcies. He's got
I
called his college. I called his college. And his college told me, we never heard of this guy. I called and they said, you'll have to call the registrar. You can't, the only thing we do here is advise students. So,
Robert, can I ask you, what is the bankruptcy stuff about? I've never heard of that. So he's got 3 bankruptcies?
$18K on a credit card, never paid. Okay.
God.
Fucking, this is what happens when you go broke. You file Chapter 11 or Chapter 7, and that's it. All your debt gets wiped out, and you can't get a good credit score for 7 years. Okay. So he's done that 3 fucking times. That shows he can't manage money.
Your money.
Okay, he cannot manage money. All right. So, hey, fucking the last words his brother said was, "Frank, don't call me no more. I thought we were family," and then what? A couple of weeks later, the poor guy's fucking dead. He should be ashamed of himself.
His own daughter doesn't even want to know him. Imagine that. Your own daughter doesn't even want to know you.
No, why would she want to talk to him, man? I mean, and then he says, well, I got custody of her. Well, so what? You got custody of her. She doesn't want to talk to you. And then you say all kinds of bad things about her. I guess you're a shitty father. You don't know how to raise a child, right? Maybe that's the real answer to the question. you suck as a father, and Father's Day should be erased off your fucking calendar, and you have no right to celebrate it. Okay, that's the way I see it. June, Father's Day's coming up, man. I have a
Yep.
great
Mother's Day,
relationship
Mother's
with.
Day.
I have a great relationship with my fucking children.
Yep.
I don't know
You know,
about
You.
you, Frank.
Also, I think he really doesn't like freedom of speech. I
Oh,
think he's
hell
really,
no.
you
Hell
know,
no. If I talk about religion or if I talk about the military, it's like I have to shut my fucking mouth. Nobody wants to hear that. That's what he says. All right.
mm,
At the beginning of my show, I like to play the national anthem sometimes. Right? I show love for my country. I'm pretty sure you show love for
Patriot.
your country. Okay.
yeah.
And I believe in patriotism. And he told me I shut the fuck up. Fuck you, you flag waver. He puts down American military. I mean, this guy likes nobody or
Pretty
anything.
crazy. And he puts down Trump too, and Trump's doing a great job. You know what I mean? Like, great
Dude,
job. I just don't get
Trump's
it.
doing a fucking bang up fucking job. He just closed a deal with the UK on tariffs today. All right.
Hmm.
Dude, I can afford to buy gas again. I'm paying $1.89 for gas now.
That's for a
Okay.
gallon, right?
I was during the fucking goddamn meathead Biden years, I was paying $4.50 a gallon for gas. Right? Uh, and when he talks about politics, it's like he gives all these sound bites that you hear on CNN or
Yeah, it's all
MSNBC.
the garbage.
Yeah, all the fucking garbage, you know? So I'm just sick of his ass, and he better not come back here to the United States because I will fucking hunt him down and I will fucking run him over with my mobile scooter. All right. So seeing how you
Yabba
like to
dabba
say,
do.
seeing how you like to say I drive a mobile scooter and I'm fucking crippled, I'll run you over with the motherfucker.
Like I said, if he comes back, I think it's for a brief minute, get a hotel room, jump back on the plane, and go to fucking Southeast Asia. That's what I think.
It better you better fucking you better get the fuck out of Dodge real quick because I'm gonna fucking hunt you down. I will fucking hunt you down like the dog that you are. You fucking guinea pedophile piece of shit.
The thing is, the games he plays, it won't work in America or Australia or a first world country. You know what I mean? It doesn't work, you know?
Mhm.
And, he's trying to use the legal system as lawfare against people and just make up shit, which is wrong, you know what I mean? And, it's just
And dude,
fucking,
how can you sit in a country like the Philippines? He does a predominantly Catholic country. And he sits there and starts spewing there's no such thing as God. There's no magic man in the sky. Religion's a fucking. I mean, dude, if I could take that video, bring it to BI, they'd be fucking appalled by it. All right? They'd be
I'd
appalled
like to
by
know
it.
what he actually believes in, though. What does he believe in? You know?
Well, he said, these are his words. I'm quoting him now. He is his own God.
That's narcissism right there.
Okay. I just quoted him word for word. Okay. He said he is his own God. And I just like, there's no reasoning with this cocksucker. I've tried to invite him on my show many times to have a conversation with him. He won't come up. And when I've had a conversation with him here, he starts yelling, "Oh, Popeye's drunk. Popeye's drunk. Listen to his voice." And he starts accusing you of shit you've never done.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like,
common theme.
He's famous for that.
the guy's a fucking moron, man. Actually, Barry is smarter and taller than him.
Definitely taller.
Right? Definitely. All right. I've never seen a guy more obsessed with his fucking height than any other person on the planet. It's classic Napoleonic syndrome, period.
It's crazy. He shouldn't be. He should be banned from the internet. Really, there should be a court case where they just ban him from the internet. He's not allowed to use it. Because it's not only that, he's got on people's Facebook pages and strangers. I've seen messages before where he just abuses married couples that have just got married and stuff like that on Facebook and stuff like that. Like he haunts and taunts people, mate. You know what I mean? They're all over, just not on YouTube. He's a serial fucking taunter on fucking online. He should be banned and not be able to go online at all.
I can't argue with you one bit. I mean, motherfucker, somebody needs to take his phone away and open the front door to that fucking shithole he's living in and say, "This is the outside. Go play." Okay? That's what he fucking needs. I've never seen anything like it in all my fucking days.
Me neither. I'm the same, mate. Me neither. It's just it's crazy.
Yeah, and Don C's right. He's saying this asshole's been banned from several Facebook groups. Several.
Oh yeah, he's a terrorist on Facebook too as well. He's very active.
Come on up, Frank. Tell us what you think.
He ain't got the balls to come up here. He couldn't even answer not one of my questions. No balls whatsoever.
He'd probably just screaming, "Don't say that about my woman." You'd be like, I didn't say anything.
Don't talk about my woman.
Like, what are you talking about? I didn't say
And dude,
anything.
I watched that.
The other night, I didn't say anything about Gilda. All I said that she was married.
I watched that show. You didn't say anything bad about Gilda. I said
no, and I wouldn't. Why would I say anything bad about her? You know, like she doesn't bother me.
Dude, I mean, he could go fuck off, you know, to his married woman and his basketball team, who he claims is his family now. That is just fucking sad. That is just fucking sad. I mean, and dude, I'll tell you another thing, man. When that motherfucker gets kicked out, the first person I'm gonna fucking contact is Dave. And I'm gonna say, Dave, that motherfucker finally did it. He got kicked out. And because he went after Dave, he called Dave's wife a fucking whore. Never paid for that.
That's what I mean. He abuses other people's wives.
Yeah.
And you know, he does that. He's very active. He's done that a lot, actually. What's his name? The guy in the CDO. What's his name? His wife.
He called Sheila Dimples a whore. I'd piss on her if she was in the street. These are his words, right?
Yep.
But no accountability for it.
Yeah.
You know, none whatsoever. But yet Barry has to pay this cocksucker $250K in peso because Barry said the truth. He is a fucking pedophile. Okay. I mean, and what reputation does he have to protect? He owes $60K for stalking and aggravating a family.
Well, you can imagine being his tenants. It must have been hell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Imagine right next door to him. God damn, it would have been so much fucking hassle.
You know, I had enough of it, man. And dude, when I come online and if I talk about that motherfucker, it's not going to be in the best light. Okay, guaranteed. All right. And Kevin, thanks for letting me come on, have my say so. Jay,
hey, thank you for joining us.
Have a good day.
Yep, all good, man.
It's getting late here, and I'm gonna crash out.
All right,
All right,
Popeye, thanks for coming on. Thanks for hanging out with him in bullpen.
So wasn't Don C going to jump on and share something?
Yeah, I'm going to put the link out right now if Don C want to come up and hang out with us and tell us what's going on in his neck of the woods.
More the merrier.
Yep. And anybody else want to come up? You guys are always welcome. Come one, come all.
David is in here too as well. I think he might want to come up. I think who else is in here? Let me just check the chat.
Chris Travel's here. Doug Williams just popped up. Flying Circus is in the house. Passport TV. Welcome back to the bullpen. Don C is coming up right now.
He is in the house.
Hello, Don.
How you going, Don?
Hello, Kev. Oh, Jay, how are you, sir?
Good, man.
So, I'm going to talk about Frank if I come up here. Frank, you better start recording.
Really?
You better turn that recorder on, Frank. Well, yeah, I think a couple people, you've heard Frank. He put out a video in the last 24 hours, but the news that I'm hearing that's pretty credible is that they contacted, I won't say who, contacted the lawyer in Hawaii and explained that Frank had like $4,000 some dollars coming. Now, 99.9% of the time, people are not going to go outside of the country to try to collect funds. So Frank would normally be safe. Right? Yeah, Frank would normally be safe there. But it turns out that the Philippines has a very simple process to collect money from overseas for a judgment. And so that I think, and I don't have all the exact right, but some trial court. So she has sent up a document to a trial court seeking to secure Frank's side of this judgment, Barry's judgment. And although Frank has, come up right away, said, "Oh, it's not possible. It doesn't work the way it's exactly the way it works." So they have filed a case, and what everybody's just waiting for, and again, I'm not going to say who it is or what, is that if they agree to hold Frank's money and await a future trial date, then I think Barry will get the money to get out. And that money that's supposed to go to Frank will be held to some future date, which could be a year or 2 years. But during that time, Frank could also get kicked out and probably will get kicked out, in which case they will try to void out that Frank's money and let either the family collect it or nobody will get the money. So that's a pretty smart idea that they've come up with to freeze Frank's share of Barry's money. That will allow them to use that money to give it to the family that I think we all agree definitely deserves the $60,000, if not $600,000, living in proximity to Frank. So that seems to be the news, and that's where Frank heard that Barry was getting out, and that all of a sudden now it had to do with the court case in Hawaii, and that's what I know is sort of happening in the background. So we'll see over the next couple of weeks. Yeah, that'd be great news for Barry. He'd get out. That'd be great news if Frank doesn't get anything, and whatever money would go to the family in Hawaii, which people would not feel too bad about giving to them. So. Anyways, that's the latest that I'm hearing. Maybe it's all wrong, but maybe it's right. Hey, Captain, how you doing? I see Captain Billy Jack there. Nice meeting him the other week when we were all had a great seafood restaurant. I don't know if you ever put the pictures up of that seafood place. It was nice. Fantastic. Yeah.
Don, did you know about bankruptcy claims he had going?
Oh yeah, I've heard about that. Well, in America, he's had so many they call it Frankruptcy. They actually named it after him. He's I think it is. I think he's had 3 of them, which it takes, I think, 7 years to clear. So, I mean, he has spent 21 years before you can do it again. So I think he's had, 21 years of his life was in a state that, that he couldn't get credit. Now he keeps bragging about him being able to buy a home, but in America, actually within a couple of months of claiming bankruptcy, FHA, which is a government-backed program to buy houses, will allow you to buy a house. Now you're not going to go out and get credit cards, or you're not going to buy a new car, or those kind of things, which Frank never had. Except eventually he ended up with a Visa card on his before he came to the Philippines that he claims he forgot he owed $18,000 to, and then when they were, well,
How do you
of
forget
course
that?
you forget it because you throw it in the trash and you don't open you spend $18,000 but never pay it. They got paid when Frank sold his house. The Visa company was smart enough to put a lien on his house, so they got paid in the end. Of course, I'm sure that Frank was upset about that, having to pay a bill. His whole life has been a shyster and a scammer. But he probably learned that. That's going back to his family. His father, mom. There was rumors about his mom. She was the pot roast queen of Brooklyn, that she could hide a pot roast under her skirt from the local market. Yeah, she could, and so she would saunter through the market and come home with a pot roast hidden under the skirt. So I don't know that to be true, but that's just what I heard.
Sounds almost the truth.
It does. It sounds like it's true. It should be true if it's not. Pot roast queen of Brooklyn, she was known. I think she even had a tattoo that said that. I think she had a tattoo that said pot roast queen of Brooklyn, with a big pot roast on it. She had a big, in the middle of her back, she had that great pot roast tattoo. Now, I could be wrong about that. That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
So we've worked out that Frank has got the cleanest record. You know what I mean? His track record is not really clean.
It's spotty. It's spotty. Well, you saw you saw what I wrote, that the community, and I forget what the community, whatever that community he lived in Hawaii, they got a judgment against him to keep him off the Facebook group because he's so toxic. And then the Grey Gardens that Frank likes to bring up, that he was part of that movie, that whole set in Grey Gardens, they have their own Facebook group that has to do with the movie. And the director, the producer of the movie knows Frank. And you can actually go backwards and see one of my videos where the guy actually, when I contacted and talked to him, and he said, of course, we've all heard this, that Frank was such a pest. They bought a couple of pictures, and he was such a pest that he kept trying to meet Drew Barrymore, which we all knew was a lie. And he eventually came out and said that it was a lie, that it was a big scam. He was pulling on everybody, but he's been saying that for years. And he tried to meet Drew on the set. They had to get the lawyers involved to keep Frank away from coming to the premiere, which he was never invited. He was a guy they bought a couple of pictures from. But if you hear, by union rules, they're required, like they had to put his name in the credits. But the woman who served tacos, the taco woman, has her name in the credits of the movie. So that's how insequential you have to be to actually have your name associated because of union rules. But even in that group, the Grey Gardens group, they all knew Frank. As soon as I started, this guy brought him up, and everybody was saying what a toxic person he was, and he's banned from that group too. So, and that's just a couple that we know about. I think the Roseanne Barr group. Frank has gotten, he was in love with, he still holds a candle. He likes big women, I guess. But he was so toxic, the Roseanne Barr group threw him out. So
that's pretty bad when Roseanne group threw him out.
Tossed him to the curb.
Can I just say something right here now?
Yeah.
There seems to be a toxic trait and harassment past from this man,
Oh, yeah, his whole life.
It's
You don't hear of anything happy. You never hear of any great parts of his life. It's always, in the middle of this lawsuit or this. or this situation, as far as his daughter was concerned, it was only the fact that he likes to bring up, that he changed her diaper, he took her to the hospital. You don't get bonus points for taking care of your kids. That's all part of the deal. You don't get extra points for just being a regular dad. So, but that's his claim to fame, I guess. But he's a toxic individual. There's no question about that. Yeah. There's actually it's funny. There is a Gay Gardens. That's that I always think Frank gets mixed up. There's that's a play on. It's a gay video that if you try to Google Gay Gardens, it pops right up. Gay Gardens will pop up, in the top 5 searches for videos. And I'm sure Frank has been there many, many times. The way he talks about his art degree and things like that. I've met people that talk like that, who work at Starbucks, who have art degrees and never made more than minimum wage.
Just makes you
the
wonder.
Biggest carrot in the world would challenge another man to a confrontation with his girlfriend. Yeah, Mick, you're 100% right.
Mick Fisher's in the house. Hello, Mick.
Yeah.
I just don't know why a man in retirement will sit there on a computer and just absolutely harass everybody.
Yeah. Well, that's why he's doing. Could you see? What's the court deal? I don't know if you caught it, Popeye, about what they're talking about. Anyways, you can go back and listen to it. So it's but that's why the guy can do 6-7 hours a day. I don't listen to his show. I listen to the Copycat, and I don't know how. Let me ask, whoever's behind that, that's a full-time job. Taking 6-7 hours a day. I don't know how that guy, whoever's doing it, and thank goodness he puts them all together at one place where you see 6 hours a day. That's how lonely Frank has got to be in a household full of people that don't speak his language. And that's why Frank married an uneducated, or that his girlfriend is an uneducated Filipino, is because, Frank needs to be able to be the dominant person in the room to be able to, I'm sure he fills her head with such crap all day long. Poor Gilda, she deserves at least.
Not nice to her. He's not nice to her. We heard him go off on her.
Half of what's going on, he's really saying.
Yeah. You can't. You would have no idea how bad it's got to be with her. Plus, all the crazy shit he's probably filling her head with, like he's talking about frogs having exoskeleton, and that the other day he made a comment. It just floored me. He said, the water doesn't move. It's the earth under it. So he thinks oceans don't move. And he made a comment because of his background in marine biology that oceans don't move. So I guess jetties and streams and currents and salinity and temperature, the oceans are in constant move. It's such an opposite from what the truth is. But he throws stuff out like, this is the kind of stuff he's telling Gilda and her kids all day long. He rattles off shit that he knows nothing about. Like he's an expert at it, and they got to listen to that shit all the time.
The poor kids in that house. Can you imagine how they're feeling? It's not good.
Oh man, they hide from him.
Misinformation. God.
Oh yeah, listen. I'm sure it takes him back a full year to 2 years of high school just being around him. The unintelligence that falls off of Frank. His math skills, his spelling skills, his mastery of the English language is the third grade.
Spelling is absolutely terrible. When he sends me an email, it's just like, man, no punctuations, no full stops. Just
he doesn't know. Right.
He doesn't spell it right. It's like, man, did you even go to school? Look, hey man,
yeah,
I'll be honest, I finished at the end of year 10, right? And I went to work. But I could fucking spell, read, and write. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like fuck. It's a common fucking thing. But man,
listen, I'm not going to take. I don't want to take up any more time. I've got some things to do today, so I just want to come on and just tell Frank's has come on and said that this can't happen. He talked to his lawyer. Well, Frank's lawyer must be standing by the phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Frank heard about it, and somewhere overnight he talked to his lawyer, which I don't believe. This is just Frank's way of saying that it's not going to happen. But I think this is a pretty good shot, and this made a lot of sense when I heard it, that that's what they're going to try to do. And I know because I've seen the email from the lawyer in Hawaii about, they let her know what was happening, and then they researched how to take Frank's share of the money, and then people agreed that they would be glad to put the money in if it didn't go directly, and if the court held it until after the court case. And so we'll see. I mean, that's a good compromise for everyone, and it screws Frank, which makes me happy. So, and a lot of us happy. So,
Yeah.
anyways, I'm going to jump off. I'll let you guys. Nice talking to you, Jay, and always Kevin. Nice talking with you.
Yep.
Thanks, guys.
My friend, thanks for coming up and sharing what you know. Sharing is caring.
All right, Kev, I'm going to jump off too as well, mate. I've got to start cooking some food. But thanks for having me on.
All right, bud. Yeah. Anybody else want to come up? You guys are always welcome. We have B. More Ron in the house. We have Mick Fisher in the house. Flying Circus.
All right, I'll talk
we got
to you.
Jimmy in the house. All right, my friend. Thank you for coming up. Thanks for hanging out with us here in the bullpen. Yeah, you guys. Anybody else want to come up and share? Because again, sharing is caring. So we got Captain Billy Jack in the house. Hello, Captain. Popeye came in and shared helpful information. Don C came in. Yeah, you guys, thank you guys for coming up and just hanging out with us. Chris Traveler's in the house. Hello, Chris. Don, wait. Doug, how you doing, my friend? Passport came in. Hello, Passport. Yeah, I listened to what he said on the Old Man Show, and he was even saying when he gets done with Jay, Gilda's gonna take a couple of whacks at him. I said, what the hell does that mean? And then he immediately saying Gil Jay never said nothing about Gilda. He said what he could have said, but he didn't say anything about what Jay's saying. So again, he just wants to bait people into a confrontation. So yeah, it's quite comical that what he will go through just to get attention, just to get like a bite. Smash that like button, you guys. Let me bang a pot to make a lot. Let's make Frank happy and donate to my channel. Bang a pot, make a lot. I got a coffee cup, so bang a coffee cup, make a lot. If you guys are happy with my channel, if you guys are happy with what's going on, and you want more to have come out, super chat me or do me a PayPal. Look, that's always good. Just to make Frank be at home, because he's a high roller too, and no need for only one person getting paid. Come on, Frank, come on up. There's nobody here to make you angry or anything. So come on up and hang out with old Big Kevin here in the bullpen. Let me put the link out. I know you want to come up and tell your side of the story. And I'll let anybody come up and have their piece. You know, super chat's always good. It gives people motivation. Sometimes people say I don't do enough shows. This week I did 3 shows in a row. MJ the Flipper. How is old MJ doing? Give a shout out to Nico. Hope he's doing good in Florida. Thank you, Popeye, for coming up and hanging out with us. There we go. We got 40 people in the house. Yeah, you guys, thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us. I hope you enjoyed so far. Yesterday was a very good show. Today is a very good show. We had a lot of good guests coming up and hanging out. But don't forget, you guys, this is only entertainment. We're not going out trying to get the person. We're just, people are giving us their point of view on what's going on in our community. Frank's saying, not our community. Nobody likes me, so it's not our community. But again, you guys, don't forget, this is only entertainment. I'm sure some people is getting entertained by our information, because you know the information is true, because I only have credible people that come on. Captain Billy Jack. Hello, my friend. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, you can tell you've been pumping weight. Be more Ron. How you doing, my friend?
What's up?
Yeah, my friend. How you doing?
You back in Thailand?
Yeah, I'm back.
I'm noticing that room. I think I
I've been
remember
back.
that room from before. Are you back at what's that? 7? Soy 7?
Close by.
Yeah. Nice.
What are you doing?
I'm just finishing my day, finishing my shift. About to have a beer.
There
Figure
you
I
go,
come
man.
have it with you. Cheers.
There you go.
Why not?
When you getting motivated to come back?
I tried a couple days ago, and I tried to take Air China, and they delayed the flight. After I got to the airport, they delayed it for the next day. So they put me up in a hotel, and I ordered a bunch of beer and alcohol to the room, and then I drank it all, and then I overslept the flight for the next day.
Oh, so you missed the flight.
Well, I wouldn't have missed the original one, but the rescheduled one, I missed that one because they put me up in a hotel, and I just decided to get drunk, and I overslept the second one.
So you can't get reimbursed for the ticket, or
I asked, they're still gonna refund me, so they're still
Oh.
refunding me, so it's good.
Oh, so
And I
are you gonna
heard
try it again?
that flight was going to Beijing, and I heard the flight to Beijing when it landed to get to Bangkok, that flight got delayed too, and they had to stay in a hotel that night too, because it was the next flight wasn't for the next day again. So I wouldn't use Air China. I'm never going to use them again. But just an insider tip: Air China sucks. But,
yeah, when I was in Alaska, I used to fly with China Airlines.
Yeah. No, I'm not doing it. It was, you know what it was though? $600 round trip.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that's why I took it. And I was only going to go for like a few weeks for my birthday. I wasn't planning on going any time this year. Oh, hold on, some Thai close.
Oh, okay. So it was like a spirit of moment thing.
Kind of.
Huh. And how you been? I like your haircut.
It's because I was getting ready to come out, man. I was trying to get all pretty boyed up before I came out
There
to
you
Thailand.
go.
You know, I tried to do my best,
Yeah, I
but
hear you there, buddy.
failed.
So
Many,
are you gonna try?
many sad ladies in Thailand that I didn't come.
There you go. Matter of fact, I had a girl ask about you.
No way.
It could have been that same one that you was with over at A7.
Mm,
Remember,
maybe.
remember that club that you and I went to, and
Yeah,
you was with those girls.
you're gonna have to be more specific. Those girls can be many different girls. No, I'm just joking.
Maybe
I know
you had
I
her
know who you're
first.
talking about.
Okay, okay. Mrs. Heminger. Usually we see Mrs. Heminger over on Frank's channel. Frank, Mrs. Heminger, what are you doing? Are you lost? Yeah, we got good weather right now, so everything is going good. Cheers, my friend.
Chung Cow.
Yep. Cheers. Skull.
How you say in Isan? They don't say Chung Cow. They say Chung. You know.
I don't know. I'm only
Not Chung
sticking
Cow.
with.
You say what? What? What'd you say?
No. I said I only like cheers, skull, the Japanese kampai time.
Arisara. Not Chung Cow. What? What?
I don't know, bud.
You don't know. Isan and Isan. And Isan.
Oh,
is,
I like. You have you been to Isan?
oh yeah. Well, Udon Thani.
Seems like a lot. Yeah, seems like a lot of
How you say?
Seems like a lot of people come from Isan.
So I'm talking to two people at the same time, Kev. I'm talking to a lady from Udon Thani. I'm trying to get her to tell me how she says Chung Cow, or what do you say?
Chung Cow.
Or you say something else. You told me something. What'd you say? She don't understand. No, she don't know any English. No English.
Oh.
She just wants to stare at me. So I just let her stare.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. Yeah, we the old man was trying to cause problems, but always trying to cause problems but he could get like a lawsuit and try to get free money.
Who?
Frank, or is it Frank?
I don't know about that drama.
Oh well,
way back
you're not missing
Frank,
nothing.
I'm aware of the names, but I don't know the story. I don't want to know the story. I don't want to get into it. I'm out of the loop, and I think it's a good thing.
Yeah. So you're still driving right now?
No. I just walked in the door.
Oh no! But what I mean is, you're
Oh
you're
yeah,
still doing your gig.
yeah. Until I can find something else I can do, online gig or something. Let me turn her down.
There we go. Yeah, like I said, things are going good. They were talking about changing the visa to 1 month, but it's
I heard
still
that.
2 months.
Did they switch it back already?
No. But now we have to have like a e-card
Yeah, I
telling
filled that out.
like when you're gonna arrive, when
I
is
filled-
your
I was supposed to. I was
like
supposed
where
to
you're gonna
leave.
stay. You know that card you usually fill out on the airplane,
Yeah, I did that.
and then you give it to immigration. Well, now it's electronic
Yeah.
card.
Yeah, because like I said, I was supposed to fly out May 3rd, and I was supposed to land on May 5th. But then the May 3rd flight went to May 4th, and then the 5th was to the 6th, and then that 6th flight went to the 7th. So I mean, it just would have been a clusterfuck. I think it worked out in the long run that I just overslept, and I'm getting a refund. So
Yay.
Yeah. The refund part is good.
Shayo.
Chayo. Oh, how you say again?
Shayo.
Chayo. Chayo.
Yeah.
Chayo.
Shayo.
Chayo. So there you go. Isan is Chayo. Not
Chayo.
Chung Kao. Not Chung Kao. Chayo.
Chon keo.
Chung Kao and Chayo.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah. I'm learning.
there you go, bud.
I'm
We
learning.
are all learning.
I want to learn. Should I learn Thai or Isan? What is better?
But aren't they the same?
Hey, did you get some hot rod rims on that Prius? Oh, nah, the Prius is just about done. I'm renting cars. I've been renting cars for the past 3 months.
Okay.
I know.
Your old car kaput.
Why?
It's funny.
You okay?
Your comment is funny. You said, you told me, what'd you say? You say, this is if my boyfriend comes back, I have to hang up from you and don't call me until I call you.
Go. There you go, Frank. Did you hear that? When the husband calls, you have to go.
I hang up and don't call me back until I call you.
That was classic. Oh.
She's funny. She's a good one.
Oh heck. Yeah, things are going good.
That's good, man. So are we? Is this the settled spot now? Or where you traveling around trying to figure out your like forever home? Is this going to be it, or you still searching?
I still like Chiang Mai,
Yeah.
but I'm thinking about checking out Cambodia. See what's happening over there. Just maybe like a quick in and out. But yeah, I'm gonna call it. What time is it? Yeah, few more minutes. don't look like if anybody else want to come up and give us any information, any news in our communities.
Yeah, the information is don't fly Air China. That's my information.
There you go. You heard that from B. Moron. Don't fly Air China.
Don't do it. No matter how cheap it is, don't fall for it. $600 round trip. I don't fall for it. It's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, sorry, I cussed. You kicked me because I cussed?
Oh, that's in one ear and out the other.
I was like, oh, damn, I guess.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, I mean, this old man gives out misinformation, not real information, not real stories. At least Fazio walked around with his camera and taking pictures and talking about things going on in his neighborhood and everything. This old man just sits on his computer and digging up crap that is not real, that is not truthful, and he's just trying to see what he can do. There we go. But yeah, thank you guys for coming up. Thanks for hanging out with us here in the bullpen.
Sure, so. Thanks for drinking a beer with me.
There you go, my friend.
The old trusty cup. I remember that cup. That cup gets a lot of mileage.
I was wondering the other day. Oh man, it's been all over the world. I got this in Nashville. Balut John got it for me. Well, not got it. When we went to Nashville, we picked this up, and it's been all over the place. Yep. Big E, you around? You want to come on up? McFisher, you want to come up and say anything? You guys are always welcome. All are welcome. We got Captain Billy Jack in the house still. We got Heminger in the house. Balut John's in the house. We got Chris Travels still around. Thank you guys.
Is that the real Chris Travels?
Yeah, you guys. I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. The sad part is there's so many people that they have different claims. But yeah, I just wanted to come up and have a show, talk about what was going on. We Popeye was nice enough to come up and hang out with us. So yeah, you guys. Oh, Rich Belong is in Belong too is in the house.
Rich Belong
from Australia.
I know. I ain't seen him in forever.
Yeah, he just got done saying hello to me and hello to you.
Oh, big up, Rich Belong.
Yep. He's saying R.I.P. Fazio.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey, Rich, come on up if you want. We haven't heard from you for a while. I'll put the link out if you want to come up and say hello to everybody real fast.
Has Rich Belong ever popped up on your panel before?
Yeah, he has.
Wow.
Matter of fact, quite a few times, but it was a short time because he was having buffering problem.
Nothing wrong with a short time.
There you go. Hey, you guys, smash that like button. Hit that super chat button. It always comes in handy. If you're not subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. people said.
Where's the PayPal and the Venmo and the Zelle and all the other good links? There's all the good stuff.
Well, I got the PayPal.
No Venmo, no Zelle, no Cash App. No, you got to get them all. Get every stream, whatever.
Oh,
Get yourself a Bitcoin wallet. Get yourself all the good stuff.
Right here's my Big Kevin Media PayPal me /K Hankinson. I got a little bit of everything. I don't know if Bosnio's still alive. He's doing a good job for being quiet. Some people said Bosnio's alive and well in Vietnam. Boy, Big E would know because Big E and different people live over there in Vietnam. I spent almost 3 months in Vietnam. Ho Chi Minh and over in Da Nang. Interesting place. But yeah, definitely give it a chance. If you've never been to these different parts of the world, just give it a chance, and it can't hurt for trying.
So, what's your favorite city in Thailand now?
Chiang Mai.
Chiang Mai.
Yeah, I like. Well, Bangkok I like too. Pretty much all of them. They all been very, very nice and to me. So,
and could you give me a Barry the Boss top 5 list of your most favorite cities in Thailand?
I don't know. I know who Barry the Boss is.
Well, he always does a top 5. That's why I said a top 5 list. Can you do your top 5 favorite cities in Thailand?
Well, I said Chiang Mai. I like Bangkok. Jomtien and Pattaya.
Well, that's like 1. We won't call that 2. We'll say
well, it's on the other side. It's on the other side of the hill, like where it says Pattaya on it. It's on the Jomtien's on the other side.
That's right.
Again, you guys, thank you guys for coming up. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yes.
We don't look like if anybody else want to come up and give good information. Frank is always welcome to give his information. But it's always nice to come up and share real information. But yeah, once again, I would like to thank Real Deal Jay for coming and asking if I want to have another show today. And it's always good to help out other people.
Oh yeah.
And
a lot of retirement strategists in the house.
That's good. Is helping people.
Dumagate.
No.
Have you ever been to Dumagate?
Oh yeah. That's over in the Philippines, over in Negros Island.
What
on the
island?
Other side of Bacolod.
What was the name of that island?
Negros. It's a weird name.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. I probably butchered saying it, but
sounded like something else. But all right, we'll leave it alone.
Yeah, I know.
I'll leave it alone. Not going down that road.
Yeah, no. There we go.
So, how long do you think you will stay in Pattaya?
Well, the end of the month, I'll go up to I'll do my border run, and then I'll go check out Chiang Mai and see how everything is going on over there.
So how does a border run work now? Do you have to stay out of the country for like 3 days now because of this new system thing that they got? Or like how is that gonna work? That's what I was wondering about. I thought
That's
that
a
they were
good
trying to
that's a good
eliminate these
question.
border runs with that. I think that's it's gonna be an issue.
Well, I talked to my my agent,
Yeah.
and she said that I can do a border run.
Okay.
So yeah, I already in advance talked to these people.
I guess everybody's gonna learn because they just started this on May 1st. So border
Yeah.
runs, if you're still getting 90 days by July 1st, people are gonna learn. They're gonna have to figure it out. If not June 1st,
Yeah.
July 1st. Yeah.
But right now everything is the same. For a 60-day visa.
That picture, is this right before a fight? Looks like a fight's about to
Yeah, yeah. They had a confirmation over at TGI, and they just stood there looking at each other.
How
and,
old?
And
How long ago?
Oh, a couple of years now.
Oh. And this was where?
Well,
in the
1 year
Philippines?
maybe. Yeah, yeah.
See,
And
all these,
neither of them did anything. They just
all these
blah blah
crazy
blah.
Americans, man, they're getting us banned out of all the countries. Like they just think, especially people on YouTube, like these idiots coming over to these countries. Like, how about the Vitali guy? How many years is he gonna get? You know, just acting a fool.
Well,
and an idiot.
hopefully he's going to get quite a bit.
Yeah,
just
that's what I hear. They're like
things
trying to
are
get like
looking.
20 years or something.
But he deserves everything he gets. The old man. He caused a lot of problems for a lot of people.
Who, Vitali?
No, yeah. Frank, Frank. He's
Right.
not a very liked person in the community.
Yeah, I don't know anything about him, so I don't know. I don't want to know anything about him. But I hear a lot of people don't like him.
Yeah.
I mean, I get all my Philippines news that I've ever gotten before. I get it from my good friend Fat Slob Vlogs / Sick Grandpa / Big Shot Travel /
Ricky Drama
/ that guy. That's where I get all my Philippines news. All my Philippines.
Yeah, he had a lot of good
He gives like a 3-minute
Ricky
video
Drama.
yelling at somebody, and then I'm like, oh, who's that? That's how
he is a colorful person.
He's an awesome person. He's a good dude.
Yeah.
Big ups to Ricky Drama.
There you go, Ricky Drama.
Ricky Drama saved my life one day.
Did he really?
He did. So I'm
Saved you by
lifelong
giving you information?
indentured to the man. He came and he found me when no one knew where I was at. I was down in the dumps. I was going through some relationship issues, and he knew it.
Again?
And he came. I don't know how he knew what address I was at because no one knew where I was at, but somehow he found it.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, who took this picture? Where's this picture from? Is this a live stream or like how?
Well, Ricky Drama was with Frank at that time.
Oh.
So
is Ricky Drama? Is he Team Frank or Team Barry?
Both.
Or is he a flip flop?
At the time, I think he was going back and forth, back and forth.
He's a flip flopper.
But
Okay.
yeah, but right now he's with Team Barry.
Mm.
Everybody is with Team Barry.
Barry's
So
still
because
in jail in the Philippines, right?
Yeah, but look like he's gonna get deported. Go back home.
Why is he
Wherever that's
been
gonna
there
be.
so long? Like why hasn't he been deported? Why is he there so long?
Because this
You don't have
old
no
man
money?
filed 5 cases against him.
So the more cases, the longer you had to stay because they're gonna have to investigate.
Yeah, now he has to pay the court money. He has to pay back the old man.
By thinking in that theory, the Vitali guy, he's got a lot of money. He's gonna get out.
No, well, we hope not. I mean, like I said, karma is coming his direction.
Well, the Philippines might be fucked. Normally, they probably would take the money, but now they have to like stand on principle, I think, and they're not gonna take the money just to like prove a point. I think that he's gonna be the guy that's gonna get fucked, and like normally anybody would be able to just buy their way out of it, but he is like they're in the middle of like a political voting or something. There's a whole bunch of political stuff going on in the Philippines.
We hope so.
Yeah, and so it seems like he just went there at the wrong time, and he's going to get fucked.
Well, he's been there for quite a while, and he had to do a visa run, and now he's having
Vitali. He wasn't there that long.
Yeah,
Vitali. He wasn't there that long.
Yeah.
Oh, I followed.
No,
he wasn't there that long.
Well, he had to do a visa run.
Got there. He was only there for like a couple weeks.
Oh, we're talking about the old man in the picture.
No, Vitali.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You don't know who Vitali? You don't know about this story about Vitali? They're about to get like 20 years in prison.
Yeah.
You know Vitali?
Yeah, I heard of him. He was the guy that was causing all that shit.
Yeah, he was on Kick. He's a Kick streamer, I mean, he's just doing stupid nonsense shit. Like, I mean, just being a nuisance, really. I mean, he didn't really like hurt or do anything wrong. He's just being a nuisance.
Yeah. Again, these people that are being a nuisance, even the old man right here is causing a lot of problems for a lot of people. Even here in Thailand, there's a whole bunch of undesirables running around here also.
Do you, I see that there's somebody says the Cubs good, Pirates not so much. Do you think Chicago teams are going to have a great run now that the Pope is from Chicago? You know, the Pope's from Chicago. So, I mean, Chicago teams are probably going to go on a run until this Pope is, until there's a new Pope. He's only 69 years old. He's going to be around for quite a few years, I would imagine.
Would that be nice? If that's the kind of religion you're following, yeah.
It's the first American Pope, right? Is it the first?
Yep.
Is it the first?
Yeah. Yep.
Crazy. Chicago's going to go on a run. Hey. There we go. You can't be mad.
Yeah, you guys, smash that like button. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with us a little bit. We got B More Ron in the house. We had Popeye in the house. We had Jay the Real Deal in the house. And we also had Don C hanging out with us. So yeah, we got a little bit of everybody.
Go to bed. Sleep.
什么？
Ooh.
什么？
Yep, you guys, I'm gonna get ready to get off. Be more
All right.
around. Thank you for coming around.
Hey, yeah, no problem, man. Thanks for letting me on. Have a good one, guys.
Oh,
Cheers.
anytime, my friend.
What's up, dude?
Yep. All right, you guys. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us. I hope you guys enjoyed our show. Again, this is only for entertainment use. Things. There we go. After the show, leave a comment. Tell us what you think. Tell us what is true, what is wrong, what is in your mind. But yeah, you guys, thanks for coming out. We had quite a few people coming around. That's always nice. But I'm gonna let you guys go, and probably the old man is gonna hurry up and have a show just to have a rebuttal. Because that's the kind of person he is. But yeah, you guys, I'll talk to you guys next time. Thank you guys for coming out. Thanks for hanging out with us. Eat, drink, and be merry. For tomorrow, you don't know what's going to happen. So live your life the best way you can. All right, you guys, thank you for coming out. Talk to you guys later on. Don't forget to leave a comment. Hey, Steve. Yeah, like I said, Steve, that poor guy is so deranged that he thinks all of these people is on his side. Just an unhappy person. You guys have a good day, have a good night, have a good afternoon, wherever you guys are located at. Have a great weekend. Be safe. I'll talk to you guys later on. Again, I'd like to thank our guests for coming up and hanging out with us. Don C, Popeye, Be More Ron, and my friend Jay the Real Deal. Thank you guys for coming out. Again, if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have a good show. So thank you guys for coming out and just doing what you want. There we go. There we go. All right, you guys. Let me get out. There we go. All right, you guys. Don't look like nobody else wants to come up. I'll talk to you guys later on. Be safe. Be happy. Peace.